Label sticking out.
The label's sticking out.
Other side.
Oh. And also, hang on. Yay! So, I think that's working. You should have audio. If you don't, please let me know. Hang on, I can check.
The pog.
Oh, the pog's gone.
Pog gone.
Yay, you can hear us. I can hear myself.
Oh. You put it in the stupidest place. You know,
On the couch. And she just left it over
on
the
the arm now.
Hey, Springy Tales. Hi, Florich Star and Beverly and Anne as well. Hey, WDW2. Thank you for mentioning us in your stream too. It's really confusing because I keep seeing myself on this screen and this screen, but this screen's delayed. So I probably shouldn't watch that screen because it's going to get really confusing. And also the camera's there, not that. Yeah, okay, never mind.
Hi, Eleanor Dreamer. Hi, Luke and Rich.
Do you like my ears?
In my ears. They're getting lens flare.
Yeah.
Like J.J. Abrams is doing on a live stream.
So what we're live streaming for? I can't remember.
What we've booked as Fastpasses. What we've booked as dining. I'm going to move my phone so the cat doesn't
knock it flying.
Ruin it.
Yeah. Also, the cats are around. WW2 requested the cats be present, so we made sure that they were present. We're also sat on a different couch just to really confuse things.
So I can watch Crufts.
The ears came from the clearance store, the outlet store, didn't
they?
And
were $3.99.
I don't even think they were that expensive.
They were
$3.99. I thought they were like $1.99.
No, God, I wish. For $3.99,
really cheap.
Yeah.
Yep, the cats are in. Well, one of the cats is in the stream. The other one sat on the couch. I'm sure the other one is the one that if any of them sort of press the power buttons on the laptop, it'll be Jin, the black cat. He's already looking at the keyboard, going, "There's a keyboard I could jump on." So anyway, we have now got to the point where we are. How many days? 58 days.
58. Yeah.
58 days until our next trip. Tongue tied already. Good start. And obviously, it being 58 days, we hit the 60-day deadline where we can start booking our Fastpasses.
And all open at once.
Yeah.
I never knew how stressful it was going to be booking 14 days worth of Fastpasses all at once when you've got all your dining reservations already in place and forgetting what you've booked because you're doing it all together. And it was horrible, but I managed to get everything I wanted booked and tweak some things about afterwards, and just move anything. I didn't have a problem booking any of them.
And I think first we should probably talk dining because that's been that was obviously 120 days ago now. We've chopped, we've changed, we've moved things around, but we've got all of the dining sorted. Or do you want to do it just day by day from the beginning?
We could just do it. It looks like I have amazing plans yet. What's going on?
Yeah, that would really ruin this stream if the My Disney Experience app goes down now.
Oh, there we are. We're back again.
I just had a really big burger and it's starting to repeat on me, so apologies if I start getting a bit burpy. So yeah, for those who aren't aware, we're going out on the 7th of May and we're going out for 2 whole weeks, staying on site. This is the first time we've ever stayed on site. We're staying in Port Orleans Riverside and it will be our 10th wedding anniversary trip. 10th wedding anniversary trip. It's 10 years since we got married in Jamaica.
We were originally planning on staying at Caribbean Beach Resort and asking for the Jamaica section because we got married in Jamaica, but because it's all under reservation, because it's all under renovation, when we decided to go for Port Orleans Riverside instead.
Yeah, and we did visit that on the last trip. If you've watched our 2017 trip, I can just see the cat behind me. Yeah. The whole blinds are going to come down. We did actually visit the resort and we really liked it, didn't we?
We
thought it was really nice.
Very peaceful and romantic. Florich that has just spotted the porg behind us.
Yeah.
My brother got me home for Christmas.
So yeah. This is the thing when we do live stream, I can't edit all the bits where I just get tongue tied and make a mess up. The blinds are moving in a suspicious manner.
So,
it's Archie
Eleanor
Cat.
Dreamer have asked, what are we most looking forward to about staying on site? I'm just looking forward to being in a Disney bubble for 2 weeks.
Yeah, we have not planned any other parks on this trip, which is not like us because we normally at least have SeaWorld for you, don't we?
Yeah.
And I like to do Kennedy and we like to visit our zoos. This time, all Disney, all the time, apart from the bits where we go shopping.
Yeah.
The horse and ride cart from Riverside to French Quarter.
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
The horse and ride cart. Can I try that one again?
No.
You think you've been drinking or something?
I meant to have had a beer just to loosen my tongue a bit. I loosened it a bit too much. But anyway, yes, so we have now booked our food. We have now booked our Fastpasses. So we can give you an idea of what we're planning to do. Music on Port Orleans bus is the best. We've never ridden a bus.
No.
Have we? No, we've never ridden a Disney bus, no.
What?
Oh,
because
no, we didn't. I thought we did, but we didn't.
We went on the boat, didn't we?
Yes, we did, yeah.
So
we're going to start off with first day, which is May the 7th, which is arrival day. We don't have a meal booked that day, do we?
No, we're thinking of doing just a quick service. We're planning on going to Magic Kingdom that night. I have booked us some fast passes for the night in case you want to use them. Managed to get Seven Dwarfs, Big Thunder Mountain and Space Mountain. And then maybe see Happily Ever After for the first time, depending on how tired we are.
Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe we just play it by ear on that day, because obviously it's first day, first flight.
We're planning on eating at Casey's Corner that night. Do you fancy the hot dogs?
Yeah, we've never eaten at Casey's Corner, so what you'll probably find, we're trying and mop up things we've never done before, because we've been twice now, so this is our opportunity to really get the feel of the place and take our time and relax, isn't it? King and Queen of the Bus. What do you
We'll try.
Florida Star's staying at Art of Animation next year. First time staying at Disney.
That looks a lovely resort.
Yeah, if we get a chance, we'd like to go and have a little look around that resort, because it looks really cool, doesn't it?
Day planned, so go and check out some resorts for future reference.
Seven Dwarfs, the elusive Fastpass.
I've never struggled to get Seven Dwarfs. And this is the first time I've had a 60-day. I just keep checking it every single day until I get what I want.
I think I was saying on Twitter the other day that we actually managed to get the Seven Dwarfs Fastpass just after your 40th birthday meal, didn't we?
Yeah.
So it was like perfect timing. We come out of the meal and then straight into Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which, having had a big steak, was probably not the best idea, but it was fun. Couldn't get Seven Dwarfs Fastpass in advance, but we dropped off with one at a few days' notice. Yeah, that's a really good point.
I always keep checking the app all the time, because people chop and change their plans and different times and change what park they're going to, so it's always worth using your app.
It is, yeah. What did we pick up at last minute once?
Oh, I'm jealous of Robin Watt staying at Yacht Club for the honeymoon.
Oh, very nice.
Very, very nice. I'd like to stay there.
Yeah, we've not visited there, have we yet?
No, but we will this time.
Yes, we will. Yes. Seven Dwarfs. What time is that? Seven Dwarfs past?
It's 6:15. Yeah,
6:15 p.m. So hopefully we go well and get there on time.
Yeah, because we're due to land about 2 o'clock, aren't we? So
if you plan on going to a water park, you have to get the bus to Disney Springs first. That is a good point. We're not sure whether we might have the car when we go to the water park. So
yeah, we might be okay.
So ultimately, right, we're Monday, May the 7th so far. We've got our rides and we've been to Casey's Corner, and I knew that I'd happen. One of the cats now wants to leave.
Leave it. Just being up.
I'm just going to block a user on here. Oh. One moment. There we go. Anyway, yes, we are flying with Virgin Atlantic.
We are.
Tuesday, May the 8th is the day we pick up the car, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
we've got a breakfast reservation at Be Your Guest at 8:20 in the morning, so we hopefully get to see Main Street all nice and quiet. And then we've got Haunted Mansion, Splash Mountain and Space Mountain again. I don't know why I got Space Mountain.
Because I like Space Mountain.
Yeah. And then we're picking the car up at 2?
Yes, we are. So those morning rides, and then we pick the car up at 2. We just got like the basic car, and we're picking it up from Disney Dolphin Resort, which we've told that they never have basic cars. I think it was Axe told us that.
Yeah.
They never have basic cars, so you always get upgraded, but we'll see what happens. I'll probably end up driving around in a little 2CV or something.
I don't mind. Smart car.
That'd be quite good fun, actually.
And then that evening we're eating at the resort at Boatwright's dining hall, just because we'll probably pick the car up, go out and do some shopping, pop back to the resort, and then we can eat there before we go off and do whatever we want, which is probably Fantasmic that night.
So MP Orlando says, and I hope you sat down for this, MP Orlando, are you still doing SeaWorld this year? No SeaWorld this year.
No SeaWorld this year. I think it's time to give it a miss, so that I appreciate it even more when I go back.
It's the in-between year, isn't it? Because they're still putting that new ride together, which we probably really like to ride.
Infinity Falls and the whale show is supposed to be changing at some point. So hopefully when we go back, everything will be changed and it'll be nice and new and fresh, and we'll be raring to go on Mako.
Springy Tail says they enjoyed flying with Virgin last year, but from what they've seen, the 2019 prices have gone bananas with price increases. Going to shop around a bit. Always worth shopping around, I think, but ultimately the prices do fluctuate, so you might pick up a deal from Virgin still, so I wouldn't rule them out.
I tend to set a budget.
I need a drink.
When I see the price that I want, I just book it, and then I don't ever look again, because it can go up, it can go down, so it's just not even worth looking once you're booked. But I will say that I've got a really good deal this year, because we're staying on site, flying with Virgin, we've got the dining plan, and I have looked now, and it's well more expensive than when I booked it. I do tend to book things around Christmas and New Year, because you do tend to get better deals then.
WDW2 says they're not doing SeaWorld this year either, so it's not just us.
Not just us.
Robin Watt says Boat Rights has mixed reviews. Check out the Diz review. That's a good point.
I've checked out a lot of reviews for different things, but
I think we've picked that one, and it's probably one that we may change if we feel like it. It's just we've put something in place, so we know we've got a plan to have a meal, and if we get to it, we get to it. If not, we move it round.
We watch is it Disney Food Blog a lot?
Yeah, Disney Food Blog.
All the food,
I think that was a recommendation off our last stream.
Yeah,
to watch Disney Food Blog, and
we
just watch all of them.
They're
really good.
They are when they're reviewing stuff. So she gave it mixed reviews, and we're gonna try it. Why not?
Hello, Apothecary John. We are now on to Wednesday, May the 9th.
We are...
Oh, I've just seen a question as well.
Oh, go on, do the question first.
Question from Florich Star Vlogs. If you could do... Oh, whoops, it's just moved down the screen. Because Florich Star Vlogs moved it. If you could only do one ride in each Disney and Universal park, what would they be?
Okay. So if we start with the Universal ones. In Studios, I would do... Rip Ride Rocket?
Rip Ride Rocket in Studios. I would do... So are we doing one ride in the whole of Universal would be Hulk?
There's two parks.
Yeah, but it said one ride in the Universal, one ride in Disney.
There's two parks?
No, it's one ride in each.
Okay. I'd still be Rip Ride Rocket.
Because we'll be here all week otherwise. Hulk in Universal, and Disney would be Space Mountain.
Disney for me would be Haunted Mansion.
There you go.
Or It's a Small World.
Or It's a Small World, because you did say that was your favourite.
I suppose Haunted Mansion is the ghost version of It's a Small World.
Apothecary John says our cat's trying to steal the show. They always do that. They're the only ones with any talent, to be fair.
Archie in the back. Or his full title is Archibald von Snugglemuffin.
We're also looking at November 2019 for our next trip, aren't we?
We are, yes.
We haven't decided exactly when yet, but we'll see.
My dad will be coming back with us, and my brother will be coming with us, because
the whole Motley crew. Are you going to eat on International Drive? No, we've got the dining plan this time, so we're going to stay on site and do all of our meals on site. So that should be a new experience for us. I really like eating on iDrive though, so I will probably miss it a bit. Haunted Mansion, love it. You love that one too, don't you? I like it too. So anyway, continue. Hi Shona.
Hi Shona. Wednesday, May the 9th, we are in Epcot, and we are doing Epcot all day. Our first Fastpass at 9:45, and I'm not planning on going home at all that day. It's just going to be pure Epcot.
I will be dragged out of the park.
We've got relaunched Mission Space, Spaceship Earth, and Frozen Ever After, because we've never done Frozen, because on our last trip it just kept going tech.
We had a Fastpass for it on the
last day.
On the 4th of July.
4th of July, yeah.
And it was most of the day, so we ended up...
And then that evening we are at the Garden Grill, which I'm very much looking forward to. Really like Chip and Dale, and the food looks really good there.
Yeah, should be good. That
whizzing round while you're eating can only be fun.
And there'll probably be a few beverages on that day as well.
Oh yeah.
Springy Tales, can't wait to get on back on Small World. Stevie hates it though.
How can you hate Small World? It's just the best.
Do you know, I don't mind the ride. It's the 10-minute queue at the end to get off it. The only ride where we've queued longer to get off than
Small World that I don't like is the bagpipes. If you get stuck by the bagpipe bit.
I like the ducks.
And the hippo with the lazy eye. You like the tiger, don't you?
Robin says, let us know where the alcoholic drinks go on the dining plan. I've not seen anything on that yet.
Oh, we will. I'm sure we'll be trying them.
They were like, not you again.
On a cocktail with every meal.
Yeah. Garden Grill is amazing. Ellen and I Dreaming, one of our favourite meals. Yeah, we've heard very good things about it. So
we've watched quite a few videos of people at Garden Grill, and it always looks really good and really good character interaction. Mark doesn't like meeting the characters when he's eating.
I've gotten over the characters bit now, to be honest. The first time we went to Disney, we went on the last day of our first trip. We went and did a meal at like the breakfast at the Grand Floridian, didn't we?
The 1900 park.
So we hadn't stayed in Disney at all. We just went to that for like the last day, and I just didn't say hello to any of the characters.
I got
like
pictures
a big
of
old
all
grump.
of them.
What else have we got here? What's the one new food place you're looking forward to? It was that, and I've just looked at the menu recently, and I'm not sure that anything on the menu really appeals to me anymore. No. So for you, that I think
except for the cheesecake.
The cheesecake, yeah, the cheesecake looks good. I'm actually looking forward to the one in Hollywood Studios. It's not really a dining place, the bar.
Oh, the Baseline Tap House.
Baseline Tap House.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it sells food.
Hi, Martin B, who's in Cheshire and goes Dolphin the day before us.
Oh,
so
nice.
We're calling it Dolphin to pick our car up, so if you do see us, say hello.
So what made us choose Port Orleans Riverside?
I can't remember.
Well, we wanted a moderate resort.
Yes.
We budgeted for a moderate resort. Originally wanted Caribbean Beach, but then lots of work going on there. So we went and did a little resort hop, got on the Friendship Bus from Disney Springs and went to look at Port Orleans and just thought, even though I liked French Quarter because it has beignets, Riverside for a 10th wedding anniversary just looked a little bit more coupley and romantic, as opposed to French Quarter looked a bit more livelier. We wanted the quieter side.
Yeah, it was really. I hear that the Riverside is the bigger one and it's busier, but we'll see what happens.
Haunted Mansion broke down on Spring Tales and left us stuck in the room with Madden Lee. That happened to us as well.
Yeah.
But I love being stuck in the room with Madden Leota because it's the same person who does Maleficent's voice.
The one breakdown ride that I remember was we were on Everest.
Oh.
And it went up into the back where the
before you drop to get your photo taken.
Yeah. And we sat there for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
They turned all the music off.
All the music went off, the wind effects went off, and it was getting really, really hot. And it just went, your ride will start imminently. Bang. Gone.
Off we go. Shauna thinks she'll be needing Uber a lot more than planned.
Yeah, probably. Well, it's cheap enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Will we
tried Uber
Dole Whip and rum? I can't think of anything nicer than Dole Whip with coconut rum.
I'm skipping chat here.
I cannot think of anything nicer. I did see that at Animal Kingdom, but there was a massive queue for it, so I didn't get it. But yeah, Dole Wop. Dole Wop and rum.
Dole Wop and rum. I think you sound like you've already had some. Florich, that every ride he went on last year broke down while we were on. Yeah, Disney. It's not breakdowns though, is it? It's things like
we didn't even get a free fast pass off Everest.
No, we didn't at all. I think with Disney a lot of the time it's
broke down Ellen's Universe of Energy. Oh God, 45
well, that made a 45-minute an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one they used to walk people off all the time, isn't it? People only used it for the aircon. We never rode it though, so we're never going to now. So ultimately, there we go. Are we looking forward to Pandora? Yes. Anyway, that's a good point because we've got to move on to the next day.
On Thursday, the 10th of May, is our first visit to Animal Kingdom.
And Gemma, tell me, did you manage to get any rides in Pandora?
I might have managed to get all the rides in Pandora, and this is the first one. So at 5:25 on Thursday, May the 10th, we will be riding Flight of Passage.
Awesome.
And then we've got Yak and Yeti for dinner that night, and then I've got an Everest Fast Pass, and then we're going to do Rivers of Light.
Yep.
So I could book another Fast Pass then actually, but I haven't at the moment because we're just going to play it by ear. Because to be fair, in Animal Kingdom, there's not a lot that you actually do need to Fast Pass.
No, it's not too bad, is it?
Not bothered about doing a nighttime
We were sort of thinking of
safari
maybe saving it to one side and get it as like get one of the shows.
I might actually put Rivers of Light as a Fast Pass.
Yeah, possibly. It's a good idea because then we can just match up and we rock up whenever instead of queuing. It should be good.
But that's we're going to Hollywood Studios in the morning. But getting a Pandora Flight of Passage Fast Pass was more important than anything in Hollywood Studios because we've done all the rides in Hollywood Studios, and let's face it, there's 4. So I'm sure we'll get on something.
In 20 minutes. Yeah.
I just like Hollywood Studios for Launch Bay. Yeah. So you don't need a Fast Pass for Launch Bay.
And see the construction.
Yeah.
All the construction.
Oh, and the Baseline Tap House.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, won't be driving then.
Nope.
Well, why have we got this car again?
So I can go to the
shops.
store. Yeah.
Your phone's turned off.
It is all off, so
she wants to join in.
Hello,
mister. Did you book all of your Fast Passes in one go?
Yeah, because we're staying on site, the whole trip just opened up for me at 60 days.
Even beyond 10 days as well?
Everything.
All right.
The whole trip opened up.
Blimey.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I was only expecting 10 days, but the whole trip opened, so woohoo!
So our next day is Friday.
We're going back to Animal Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing Animal Kingdom the night on the 10th, and then in the morning on the 11th, and we'll be riding Flights of Passage again because I got it again.
I feel really bad if people are going to be staying a few days that they can't get
struggle to get Flights of Passage. And again, we'll be doing Everest and a nice early morning safari, so hopefully we get to see the baby hippo.
So that's our tip as far as the safari and things like that are concerned. Get them in early because animals tend to go very lazy as they get to
and we have done the nighttime safari, and it's very dark and you don't really see anything.
Yeah. I mean, that might be one of those we just jump on because the last time we had a fast pass for it and nobody was in the queue, and that was July, you know.
And then that evening we'll be going to the Sci-Fi Diner at Hollywood Studios and doing the Star Wars fireworks.
So there's a lot of park hopping in this trip, which is going to be interesting. So where are we next? Saturday. You've got no fast passes on Saturday?
No, because Saturday we'll do, because it's a weekend and it's busy and we want to explore. That's the day we're going to explore all the hotels, and then in the evening we've got Ohana.
Oh, is that the day we have to take the car back as well?
Yeah.
So we only have the car for a few days.
Oh yeah, we're going to go to Typhoon Lagoon.
Oh yeah, so
sorry, on that day, not Resort Hop. That's the next day.
Okay. And then we go on to Sunday, May the 13th.
We'll be back in Magic Kingdom.
Back to Magic Kingdom.
And because it's a Sunday, the closest I could get us to a Sunday roast was Liberty Tree Tavern in Magic Kingdom. So
I'm gonna have to take some Yorkshire pudding batter and do some Yorkshire puddings in the kitchen.
Get in the kitchen. And we've got Splash Mountain, Haunted Mansion, and Space Mountain again.
There's one for you, WDW2. You guys have to try the Moara Margarita in Pandora.
Well, margarita is my favourite cocktail in its many varied forms. So that's one for me to try.
I'm going to take these off now because my
head's hurting your head.
I've killed the magic. Oh, look at that. I was coming out with it.
It's because they have like the hair's all in it.
Yeah, I know.
Velcro inside to hold them on a bit better, which I don't think we really need.
So, me with my hair down moment.
Yeah. And then we're doing Happily Ever After again.
Very nice.
Yeah. And then
getting a few watches into that. We need to get some judgment on that as to whether it's as good as Wish has done.
So MP Orlando says, I love going back to Florida year after year, but why is the reason you like going back?
I just saw that so luscious.
I know. Because we just love it. It's great memories, great weather, so many different things to do. All our family likes coming with us. We've had great family holidays there, and we just love it. Yeah.
There's many things that we haven't done that we want to do, like the Keys. I think I said key lime pie then.
I've done key lime pie.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
Island and the Florida Keys and everything like that.
Will I wear Mickey ears at the park? I actually have some Star Wars Mickey ears that I wore on the 2016 trip that I might have to break out again. Yes,
we
you
made
did
together, didn't we?
Yeah. I made the band, you made the ears. It was a joint effort.
So what that Martin B, we go Kilimanjaro Safaris on Friday the 11th, 9 AM to 10 AM. Hang on, let's have a look. We are 9:30 to 10:30, so there is a chance
we might bump into you there.
Bump into you on the safari.
There was a scary noise in the hallway. I think a brush just fell over.
Anyway, it could be the brush. Yeah.
Yes. Are you going to visit the Animal Kingdom Lodge? Stayed there last year. Great seeing all the animals.
Yes, we are. I have a dining reservation for Animal Kingdom Lodge. Later on in the trip, we're going to Sanaa for an evening meal.
Spoilers, we've not got that far.
I know, we haven't got that far. Oh, well, I don't know.
We've lost where we're up to now. What day were we up to? Does anyone remember?
Monday the 14th. Do you know what's not nice? Talking about going through your trip to the end of it, it's really not nice.
Haunted brush.
It was a haunted brush. Oh, she's not happy. He's like at the door, like.
Any noise, she's like freaked out.
So Monday the 14th, we are back at Magic Kingdom, bright and early. We've got Buzz.
We might actually make rope drop at one point. That would be a first for us. Apart from the day we did Keys to the Kingdom and missed it anyway.
Pirates and Dumbo, because we never. Well, I've done Dumbo at Disneyland Paris, but Mark's
So you've just booked Pirates and Dumbo and nothing else?
Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, Buzz Lightyear. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm questioning.
And then we've got Be Our Guest lunch that day at 12:30, which is why they're all really early fast passes. So
yes,
nice early lunch. And then in the evening we'll be in Epcot, and we've got Via Napoli.
We'll be doing a peas and carrots evening in Epcot.
Yep, we will be drinking around the margaritas.
Ellen and I dreaming, love to hear all our plans. It's so exciting. It's exciting for us too.
That's very exciting. I've got my little book that once everything is like set in stone, I can write it all in and leave
In
some
pencil,
space.
because it's never truly set in
Leave
stone.
some space to like put what we like rate the foods and what snacks we had and things like that. So you
This
can
is
look
far
back
more organised than I'm ever going to be. So where were we up to? Sorry.
Tuesday, May the 15th.
May the 15th. Okay.
Hollywood Studios, and we got Tower of Terror, Star Tours, and Rock and Roller Coaster. There were no fast passes for Midway Mania. It is standby only the whole time we're there.
I hear it's currently down to one track owing
Yeah.
to the movement of the entrance for
Toy
Toy Story Land, which won't be on well weather.
So there's a very, very strong probability that we will not be riding Midway Mania because I'm not waiting in some ridiculous queue for a ride that we've done.
We could road drop and see what happens.
Yeah, we could.
We've ridden it before, so that's...
Yeah.
If you guys like pizza, you can get a large pizza for 2 quick service meals at your resort. Nice to sit near the lake and share a pizza.
Oh, that's
we
a really
had
good tip. That's
flatbread,
lovely,
didn't we, when we went on our day trip as
We
well?
have a proper
Which
pizza
was-
counter at Riverside.
Oh, very nice. We'll have to check that out, won't we?
Are you going to do a vlog chat before you go?
We're doing one now.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll do a pre-trip chat as well.
we'll do one a bit closer.
Sean arrives on the 15th.
Oh, right.
So if you do see us, or we should arrange something and say hello. Are you going to... Oh, so we've done that one. Midway Mini queues are nuts at the moment. Yeah. We were like... I think we went just before they opened the second entrance, third track or whatever,
Just
on the first visit, and it was crazy. The second visit, that track was open, it wasn't so bad, and now it's all a mess.
Yeah, my limit is like half an hour for a ride. If it's anything longer than that,
I think
something else.
for us, the nice thing, and we're very lucky in this, and I always say this, but because this will be our third visit, the rides to me are probably less important than the experience and just having some relaxed time and soaking in the atmosphere.
Martin B, be our guest lunch on the 14th at 12:30.
So we're basically just going to be following each other.
We're your stalkers.
Are you gutted you won't be there for the opening of Toy Story Land?
Yeah,
No, because
yes,
we're going back
know.
at some point in the future.
We're already planning the 2019 trip.
I think the thing is, if you're trying to plan a trip to the opening of a new part of the park, you're going to be planning forever because they're certainly in the next few years they're just opening new stuff all the time. So we just
and then hopefully
cut
when we
off,
go back
and enjoy
in
it.
2019, everyone will be in Star Wars Land, so we can enjoy Toy Story Land in peace.
Yeah, like we're not going to go to Star Wars Land.
Well, we'll go to Star Wars Land, but the year after it'll be better. To 2020.
Shauna thinks we should all go old school and road drop Midway Mania.
We should, yeah.
Depends if we get up
run
in
for
time.
Be controversial and run. So on the 15th as well, our evening
please say hi
meal,
if you see us, by the way.
our evening meal is at Skipper Canteen in Magic Kingdom. I think it's a bit of a quiet one. We've watched a few vlogs about it and it seems to get good reviews, so we're going to give it a go.
Try. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're on to Wednesday, May the 16th now, which is an important one for us.
Because that's our anniversary.
Mm-hmm. So we a special day.
We're in Epcot all day. I've got Test Track.
Yep.
Living with the Land, because we love Living with the Land. And then our evening reservation is at the Otton Steakhouse.
Can't wait for that one.
And then we're going to do Boardwalk as well that day too. Maybe go back to the hotel in the middle of the day to freshen up and come back out. But we plan on just spending the majority of the time at Epcot and Boardwalk. Sharon said, I've got your plans now, I'm going to stalk you. Whispering luscious locks.
Just don't look too closely at this bit because I'm getting a bit of me dad's...
He'll have his man bun in Florida anyway, it's too hot.
I'll have me
buff
on, hiding the luscious locks.
Yeah, I'm dying to try Ohana Polynesian. It's one of the restaurants I've been wanting to do for a long time.
Robin Watts wouldn't wait longer for an hour.
I'm not patient enough to wait an hour.
Hi Anfield Scouts. Kennedy Space Centre is not on this trip. This trip is all Disney all the time.
Yeah,
we're full on Disney
I'm
bubble.
gutted we're not doing Kennedy Space Centre now because they've opened that new astronaut training part. That looks really
it looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, but we'll go back again.
We will
in the
definitely
future.
go back because it's
It's
like
one
my
of our
favourite day out. So.
Yeah, it's one of our favourite places. It's like your SeaWorld, isn't it? Place you like to go.
It's my SeaWorld, but it doesn't have whales, it has rockets. So,
yeah.
Yuck. Yeah. That works, I'm sure. Anyway, having recovered from the
Copious
10th wedding
amounts
anniversary.
of alcohol that we'll be consuming on our anniversary.
We'll be able to afford copious amounts of alcohol over there, but we'll see how we get on.
Thursday the 17th.
Thursday, the 17th.
We are back in Animal Kingdom. And we've got Carly River Rapids because Mark has to get me on a water ride at some point.
Yeah, you're not going to get as wet on that one as you did on
I got soaked on Carly River Rapids last time.
Oh, and yeah, you were on that side.
I was on that side, yeah. And then we've got the Narvi River Journey. And then Everest again. And that evening we've got a really late dining reservation at Chef Art Smith's Homecoming at Disney Springs because Mark loves fried chicken and apparently that is one of the best places for fried chicken.
I'm looking forward to that.
On Disney.
Rest of the holiday, not bothered about that one.
Just the fried chicken and donuts.
Fried chicken and donuts?
Instead of
the winning combination.
Yeah. Ooh,
Keep me throat lubricated. Are we going to see The Legend of the Lion King at Animal Kingdom?
Yes. That's the Lion King show?
Yes, I know.
Yeah,
well, we haven't
just not Fastpass Day.
So we'll probably just want to...
We've Fastpassed it in the past and that's how many times going to say pass. And we've not really needed to Fastpass it, so I'm not Fastpassing it this time.
Robin, what's Star Wars Land? Which we can't wait for.
Cannot wait for Star Wars Land. I posted that on our Facebook page, the flyover they did of the construction so far, and sent it to my brother because he was like, I don't know if I'll come with you, and then he was like, I'm coming. So.
And I think you'll miss Sarah's trip. Sarah, that sounds fun, Sarah, maybe? Her trip overlaps with us.
Yeah, she does. She's there till, I think, the 10th, so there is a small probability that we will see her at some point, which would be lovely.
Yes,
yeah.
One of our favourites. So.
Yeah. So
where are we up to?
Friday the 18th.
Friday, May the 18th. And where are we going?
Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom heavy, and we're riding.
It's going to be all parks heavy because we.
Well, yeah, but mainly Magic Kingdom. Yeah. Big Thunder Mountain, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train again, and Jungle Cruise. Yes, because I love Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise is
can't beat a bit of Jungle Cruise. And then in the evening we'll be back in Epcot because we've got teppanyaki for dinner, which we've never done again, and looks really, really good. We have been to a teppanyaki restaurant.
I keep forgetting
in the
that
past
you can Epcot monorail to Magic Kingdom and to TTC and back and that. So that's going to be cool.
Because we've never done the monorail to Epcot, and that's something.
No, we really want to, don't we?
Want to do,
because it's the Flower and Garden Festival, and I want to come into the park and see all the flowers around the lake.
We should try 4 parks on one day. We should try 4 parks on one day. We have got a park hop day later in the trip.
Sounds very tiresome.
It does, but why not? It's fun. Then on the Saturday, we're Epcot in the morning. I've only Fastpass soaring. That's it. I think this is the day that we're resort hopping. So I thought we could start in Epcot because we need to soar.
Maybe that would be the day you do your 4 parks one day.
Yeah. And then that's the evening we've got Sonar for dinner as well.
Hate feeding Disney my hard-earned cash. Your thoughts from Gavin Harrison. I prefer to give it to Disney and up for a holiday than British Gas for electricity. I don't know. There's worse things you could spend your money on, I suppose.
Hi, Petal. Hi.
Hot Dog and Donuts cat looks very much like our little Archie. She's very sweet. No Mission Space. We have got Mission Space, haven't we?
Yeah, that's that one of our first Epcot.
Earlier in the trip.
In the trip, we've got the new Mission Space.
Anne's looking forward to Flower and Garden. We can't wait to see.
I can't wait to see Flower and Garden. It looks so pretty, and all the we've watched the trackers and Cheap Seats do Flower and Garden, and the food looks so good.
Hi, Doody. And Anfield Scout says, never mind, I don't think I could go to Orlando and not go to KFC. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Have you ever eaten at Buffalo Wild Wings by the Orlando Eye, and what did you think? Yes, we have.
Yeah, we have.
We ate at that one on the last trip. If you go back and watch our 2017 trip, we didn't have a great experience.
The food was nice.
Yeah, the food was fine. We weren't actually super hungry, which probably didn't help, but our server was useless.
Yeah, we didn't have a good server, and the place was quite empty, so there was no atmosphere, but the food was nice.
We preferred the one north of West Sand Lake.
Just because
I mean... You know, it might have just been we got.
It was quite new when we went.
Yeah,
it hadn't been open long, so we would give it another go.
Lots of people like Flower and Garden. Sure, it does, and Robin.
Yeah,
that's good. We have seen Food and Wine, haven't we? But we had one thing in it, so we didn't really take much.
Hi, Karen. Thanks for joining.
Oh, of course, I missed that one.
How could you miss that one?
Yeah, it's got our name on it as well. So what are we up to? We're rattling through these, aren't we?
Sunday, May the 20th.
Done in 20 minutes.
Penultimate day.
No.
We're riding Flight of Passage again.
I have to point out at this point, if we do get to the point where we can't ride Flight Passage for whatever reason, we will release those fast passes.
I never just leave, and I always cancel fast passes.
We've even done it for things like Spaceship Earth, haven't we? You know, on busy days when we just didn't want to queue for it or go on it.
So that's all I've got. I've not booked any other fast passes that day, but we're at Epcot again for dinner. Mainly because it's got like the best choice of restaurants, and we're doing La Hacienda de San Angel, which is the one that's out overlooking the lake. So we're not late enough to see the fireworks from there, but
no.
Then we go home.
Then we go home. The end. See ya.
we just go home after that. So
we go home and we plan the next trip.
Well, we're already planning the next trip. So
well, yeah, we've got lots of stuff planned in there, haven't we? So that's going to be cool.
Yeah, there's lots of like free bits. So we can just do what we want. Basically.
Yeah, I think that's the aim for this trip is to. I know there's a lot of park hopping and stuff, but the aim is to just relax and take it at our own pace and a bit more of a leisurely sort of, because we never really like had the chance to sort of go to bars and places, a couple of drinks here and there. And
yeah, we want to go to
like
Trader Sam's,
so we're going to do some of that stuff as well
and stuff like that as
and
well.
And the Abracadabra.
Abracadabra. Yeah.
Robin. Oh, hang on. MP Orlando says, "Where have you booked your Disney tickets from?"
Because we booked a whole package with Virgin. Everything came with Virgin, so all the tickets and everything were included in the holiday. So it's booked. I think Virgin book it direct with Disney. So normally we use attraction tickets direct when I'm booking my tickets myself.
They've never done us wrong.
No, and they always have good freebies.
Random freebies.
We got Kennedy Space Centre adults for kids prices 1 year, and this year they're offering $25 gift cards per person in your group, which I told my friends about, and she bought all her tickets from there.
Next one is, are you going to use your snack credits for Flower and Garden? That's the plan, isn't it?
Yes, that's the plan.
Oh, we're on top of all the Disney Dining plan stuff. We've got to fit in all the snack credits and the Flower and Garden.
Plus, because of when we booked, we got a $200 Disney gift card as well, so we've got that to use.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure pin badges that'll go on about. Anfield Scouts. Me and my friends went last September on a Tuesday. The server didn't tell us. I'm assuming this is Buffalo Wild Wings. It was buy one get one free, so we ended up with 48 boneless wings.
Wow.
Yeah, because you look at it, how thin can wings be? And you go, oh, I'll just get 20, and then they come and there's like 30 on the plate. Yeah. They're not shy with pushes. We really do like Buffalo Wild Wings as a place, and we like Hooters for the same reason as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of places you can buy your tickets from, Shona. Florida Ticks, Orlando Attractions Direct. I think the reason we've stuck with Attraction Tickets Direct is we use the Orlando guide from Simon and Susan, and
I can tell you the exact reason why I first booked with Attraction Tickets Direct.
The forum that they have?
Yeah, they have their own forum, which is kind of like an invitation for people to go, your service is terrible. And generally people are quite well behaved. Well, I say generally, it's a really friendly, small forum.
Yeah, there's loads of good trip reports to read on there, and everyone on the forum's really friendly and gave us a lot of great advice for our first trip. So
I always thought, well, if they're brave enough to put a forum up, okay, they could moderate it. Then they must do pretty well. And they've never done a problem with us before, so that's always been good. Charlie flies to New York in a few weeks with Virgin Hope. It's as good flying as I've heard. It's always been fine for us, hasn't it?
Oh, you're gonna love New York, Charlie. I've been twice. It's a fabulous place.
I presume you'll be going to the zoo.
Central Park Zoo or Bronx Zoo.
Bronx Zoo.
Go across the Bronx Zoo.
Anfield Scout says, "Are we staying at the Rosen Inn? Always stay at Rosen Inn at Point." We're actually staying on site this time. We're staying at the Port Orleans Riverside because this is our 10th wedding anniversary trip, so we kind of went all out and spent a lot more money than we normally would.
But if we were staying on our drive, it'd be one of the Rosens.
Yeah, I probably would go back to Rosen Point in future. I like the location of it a little bit better than International at the minute, purely because International is in an area that's getting a lot of redevelopment. So I'd definitely go back there in the future as well.
Yeah, I don't care. I like the other one better.
Which one? International.
I like that's closer to Chewy's.
Oh, you can stay at International, and I'll stay at Point.
And we'll meet in the middle somewhere.
Springy Tails ran out of beer.
I've got mine next.
I've got this set up. If I run out of beer, I just run this. Hang on a second. I just hit that. Anyway, there we go. Yeah, I just hit that, and then I can run off and get more beer if there's any problems. Okay. Let's see.
Charlie's not. Oh, we can't go to any of the zoos because it's a college trip. Statue of Liberty is amazing.
Rules are made to be broken.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
My
there's lots to see with
favourite
it.
thing in New York, Statue of Liberty.
Wyndham International Drive in October. Which one's that one? Have you seen the Wyndham? I've seen that the Wyndhams are always pretty good though. They're always well rated, aren't they? Isn't the one really close to Disney or Wyndham Place?
Yeah, by Disney Springs, I think.
I think that they're similar sort of motel style. Or something.
But
what?
I don't know what he's doing with his tail.
Yeah, we will have a nice time. I think we'll kind of miss International Drive a little bit as well in some respects.
Yeah, I like
It's just
being
a
the
really
hustle and
chill
bustle
place to be.
of International Drive.
Yeah, and obviously every time you go there's new restaurants. So you
Yeah.
go, well, we're going to have to try all these new restaurants now. Oh dear, what a shame. Central Park, but on the last day before he checks out, so close yet so far. Sneak off, go to the zoo. No deal
It's
notice.
right in the middle,
Actually, if you
you can
miss your
just
flight,
sneak
they might
in.
notice.
Yeah.
Near where we went, Starbucks next to...
I know where the Wyndham is. It's
Yeah.
where they have the horror con.
Because they changed up a lot of the Wyndham and,
Yeah,
and the
they-
Walgreens opened
yeah.
them, didn't they? And they
Yeah.
used, the first couple of times we went, they had a big horror con on there.
Yeah.
And we were sat in the Perkins, and there was a guy sat there with a bald head.
The
and
can.
a can stuck in his head with all blood round it. It's like, that's interesting. The children were terrified. Didn't realise it was, prosthetics.
No.
Let's see. Have you ever done an airboat ride? We did Boggy Creek and it was amazing. Okay, we really love animals and we really love like things like that, and we've never done it. We really need to do it on an extra. We need to make amends.
It's on the Florida bucket list.
Yes, it is.
Ride.
That's the reason why we keep going back, because there's things like that everyone does that we've still not done.
Yeah.
The cat clawing.
Will we be doing shopping at the outlets? Yes, Linda, we will. That's specifically why we've hired the car, so we can go.
Yeah.
One to Walmart to stock up on beer, and two so we can go to the outlets, because you can't not go to the character warehouse and just see what bargains they've got, and you want some jeans and things like that, and I'm sure we can find plenty of other goodies.
And just asked about the Disney outlet stores as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're going to try and get some.
We got
Disney
such good
bargains.
stuff
We'll see what
last
happens.
time. I got the 2 Star Wars tops and the luggage tags and those ears and.
Yeah, we
loads
had
of
a
other
good run,
stuff.
didn't
You
we?
got t-shirts as well, and mugs. We got those nice mugs as well. The Adventureland and Future World one. Is it Future World? Tomorrowland. Sorry.
Tomorrowland, yes. Yeah, those were good for good stuff. We got quite a lot of chat coming through now. What has Florich says? What has my eye at the Lego store? New UCS Hulkbust. I don't watch the films from.
Sorry,
what's
what?
the name?
I missed that.
The new UCS Hulkbust. Does that have my eye? I don't watch those films, so no. I've got a couple of the modular sets. You know, if you might have seen them, they're like the town pieces where it's like a palace cinema and a restaurant. I'd love to get some more of them.
What has my eye? The BB-8 has my eye at the Lego store.
And you want the BB-8?
Yeah.
Okay. What else? Don't think we'll ever run out of Springy Tales. Don't think we'll ever run out of stuff to do in Florida. No, we won't. We went 2010, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, and we're going 18. We're still finding new things to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Whereabouts in Liverpool are you from, Jem? I'm from Oral Park. Where are you from originally?
Originally, Notty Ash.
Yeah. I'm from Wigan originally. Not from round here. Still can't get over the time you mentioned me in your Animal Kingdom vlog a few years ago talking about kudos. Chester no longer has any, but the ones there are good enough. Yeah, I couldn't resist that. I was sat there and I went, Jelly was asking about kudu. There's a kudu.
Yeah.
What else? When we go to Florida and Orlando, we always put on like a stone in weight because the food is so nice and large portions.
Yeah.
So 2015, I lost nearly 3/4 of a stone. 2016, I put on nearly 3/4 of a stone, so I broke even.
Yeah.
You know.
We try and kid ourselves that all the walking counterbalances the food, but it just doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. Archibald.
Yeah, I've got a cat clawing me knee. It's not comfortable. There we go.
Archibald.
Why is he turning into a wriggle monkey?
I don't know. He's like the wrong way round. When he's whacking me with his tail. Oh, I'm covered in hair.
Oh no. Springy Tail's mum was born in Old Swan, but moved to Up Holland near Wigan.
Oh, nice. I used to work in the Sainsbury's in Old Swan many moons ago when I was a student. And most of my family are from West Derby. We can recommend going to like Mount Dora to kayak. Yeah, there's one of the zoos that you can do that.
Yeah,
as well,
Brevard Zoo.
It's a Brevard Zoo. You can canoe around the zoo. It looks like good.
I just kind of get an image of myself just going round in circles.
Getting attacked by a giraffe.
Giraffe.
Yeah, because it just dip its head in and get you.
Of all the animals I could be attacked by in Florida, you pick a giraffe.
Yeah. More dangerous than you think.
It could be like a spoonbill stork or something.
No. Giraffe. Or an alligator.
Or one of them cranes.
Oh, yeah.
They're a bit bonkers then. So, I think we're getting to the point where we've done everything. We've talked about everything we want to talk about now, haven't we? Have you tried Johnny Rockets at Point? The burgers are really nice, and if you use the Eat and Play card, you can get a decent discount. Probably the best burger I've had in Orlando. We have tried Johnny Rockets.
And their peanut butter milkshakes are amazing.
And their
the
chili cheese dogs are really nice.
And our server drew a different face in tomato ketchup in a little side plates for us, even though I don't like tomato ketchup. I appreciated the thought of the smiley face.
Will you be checking your cases in at Disney Springs on your last day? And if so, what are you planning to do after?
We haven't thought about it, have we? We could do, because we could just get the boat over.
We have done that in the past.
Yeah, we have done that in the past.
Trip, which was the whole go into the Grand Floridian, check your cases and spend the morning in Disney Springs. But yeah, because we're using...
I think if you check your case in at Disney Springs, you get picked up at Disney Springs, don't you? So
I think
I don't know about that this time.
We'll
just
see.
Leave them at resort.
We'll decide nearer the time. I think it's not something we need to rush to make a decision on. It does seem kind of convenient to do that, to just get shut of them. But then we were watching vlogs the other day where they had chocolate in the bags, and because they checked them in at Disney Springs, all the chocolate had melted. Hi, Niall. Are you planning to try Blaze Pizza at Disney Springs?
You want to try Blaze Pizza, don't
you?
you?
I kind of want to try Glorious. I watch too much Cheap Seats.
Yeah. We also find out what he puts on it, though.
Yeah, that is true.
This is a custom one, isn't it?
I might have to try a pizza though.
We'll have to watch his old video.
I kind of want to try that deluxe burger place as well.
Yeah, that gets good reviews as well.
And the Polite Pig, is it?
The Polite Pig.
Yeah, because that started off getting really rough reviews, but it's apparently turned it round a bit, so that'll be interesting to try. The trouble is, we've got all those places on Disney Springs we want to try.
Oh, there's a question for you.
Oh, what's that?
What's the best craft beer you've had whilst in Orlando?
The Cigar City Maduro
Brown Ale
is probably the best one, and it was recommended by the person in Uno, and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
But I've had a lot of really nice beers in the Orlando that I can't even remember. Like, I once had a coconut porter or a coconut stout, and it was amazing. I don't even particularly care for coconut, but it was really nice.
The pumpkin one you had with the cinnamon round the rim as well.
Yeah.
That was in Brick House Tavern.
So the first time I went to Florida, I drank Budweiser for 2 weeks just because I wasn't. I used to drink a lot of real ales at home, but I wasn't like. I didn't know about the craft beer scene, as it were, and then slowly over time you start to see like places like the Brick House Tavern and the Yard House. The Yard House is insane. They just have the menu for beer in the Yard House is bigger than the menu for food.
Yeah,
and we just couldn't do it justice because it was our first night when we went.
Yeah, we were just shattered, weren't we?
And I would definitely have to go back there at some point. Probably get thrown out. And what's the other one? BJ's Brewhouse. They do all their own beers. They brew so it's like a chain place that does their own beers, but they're really nice. So it's worth doing. Deluxe is really good, and Blaze is pretty good. So Deluxe.
Deluxe burger, yeah.
Only Brits can pronounce my name. I go to American streams and they call me Nail. Niall.
Yeah, I've got an auntie called Maureen, and the Americans couldn't pronounce that. It was Maureen.
They always say to you, is it Gemma with a J?
They always call me Jenna.
Jenna.
It's always Jenna. Gemma is an unusual name in America. I always get Jenna on my Starbucks. If I'm lucky. Sometimes I get something completely random.
Yeah. Can't wait to have an American candy again. I'm going to get stuffed on kisses like I did on my way back from Sri Lanka.
I'm
I had them in duty free.
Stock up on Oreos.
What's my favourite? I can't even...
Caramel M&Ms.
Oh, I know what I like. Those Midnight Milky Ways.
Oh,
dark
the Midnight
chocolate
Milky
ones.
Ways, yeah.
Nice. Tried a frushi at Flower and Garden. I loved it.
I'm planning on the frushi, yeah. I keep seeing it. I'm like, I want that.
Yes.
That looks good.
It does look good. Like what they've done around the Orlando Eye and the redevelopment. Any recommendations on places to eat there? The Orlando Eye is just really cool at night. It's a really nice place to hang out. It's full of life.
Yard House.
Yard House was really good.
Yard House was really nice. Great atmosphere there.
The Outback Steakhouse is literally 100 feet away from there. Something like it's just at the top as you head towards West Sand Lake. It's not fair to walk at all, and that's really nice.
And Red Robin's not far from there neither.
No, Red Robin's good as well. There's just so many places
and
around there.
Shake Shack.
Shauna gets pronounced Shauna.
Yeah.
And Springy tells Stevie got called Stephen.
Okay. No, I wouldn't be impressed.
Hi, Chris. I don't order in Starbucks, so they've never pronounced my name.
He doesn't order
right.
anywhere. Because if we're here
they won't understand my accent.
They won't understand my accent, so you'll have to order.
It's when I said that in Wigan.
Yeah.
It's true, actually, to me. Because I've lived in Liverpool that long, I say less Wigan every day.
Blooming onion, that's nice. And,
we had that on when your dad was there.
My dad was with us, yeah, because it's massive. So you need a couple of people.
That's the Outback Steakhouse as well. They do massive big jugs of beer, gigantic steaks. It's just perfect.
Yeah.
Charlie
I'm getting distracted by Crufts now because they're judging the toy dog final.
Those aren't real dogs. Charlie Simmons excited to see our reactions to Pandora. Cousins and extended family went actually and loved it.
To Pandora.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to exploring Pandora. I want to play on those drum things and rub that thing that looks a bit rude.
There's nothing worse than someone spelling your name wrong or pronouncing it wrong, and then when they get it right, you're like, hallelujah. You can say it. Gema? Is this Gema? No.
Is it Gemma?
It's Gemma. Yeah, I've had Gemma as well. So when I get a new phone, it always autocorrects to Genoa.
Well, there we go.
There you go.
So I think we're going to wrap it up soon unless people have more questions. Because relaxation. It's Saturday night. And you've still not watched Wonder Woman?
No.
We were supposed to be watching it on Thursday and we didn't.
No, because I was watching Crufts.
And I think we ended up watching some vlogs as well.
We did, yeah. And we watched Crufts.
Hi, Nikki. She's pleased to see us live.
Yeah.
Pleased to see us live. That didn't come out right at all, did it?
To see you live.
Is there anything else you want to talk about tonight?
I can't think of anything. I'll talk about all my food.
Yeah. Oh, Wigan here. I have to ask, because we've been trying to work out, especially with mentioning lobbies. Are you from Wigan? Favourite places to drink other than the Tudor? Oh, the Tudor. I miss the Tudor.
We used to have such good nights in the Tudor.
Yeah.
It was Eurovision night.
I remember.
And they put all the flags on the table and the chart sheets to mark off costumes and things like that.
I was in the Tudor one night, and I think is it Ross or Russ who used to own it. An ambulance came and took him to hospital, and we're like, "Oh, is he okay?" Within an hour, he was back in serving behind the bar. I was like, "What?" The Tudor was like a Wigan institution student bar. It was great. It had a fantastic jukebox, and just the loveliest people ever would go in there as well.
Yeah.
As far otherwise in Wigan pubs wise, I have not been to many Wigan pubs in many years.
What was the other one we used to go to?
Whereabouts?
Like in the town, where the bands played, and you saw that band there.
Oh, the Market Tavern, when the Wigan Music Collective used to be there.
That one.
Used to drink in there quite a lot, but it wasn't the best pub. They did a decent price of Guinness though. What else have we got here?
Do I have any random facts regarding what? I've high-fived Hulk Hogan. That's a random fact.
I'm just gonna get this. Gavin Harrison got ID'd on iDrive and he's 47. Your dad. They asked your dad, Gemma's dad, when we were in Hooters.
For ID.
And he looked at us like, what? She's like, oh, we just have to ask everyone.
The best thing is we were in Margaritaville, and Mark was sat there with
sat
his
like
hair
there.
out, like we're not with the big ball patch there, like we'll cover that up.
Shush you.
And he came over and asked for ID, and he lifted his head up and he went, "It doesn't matter." And that was before you had your beard.
Anfield Scouse got asked by an American couple at Animal Kingdom which part of Texas he was from. He's from Liverpool. That reminds me of the time.
We are a multicultural city.
We are. Going back to when we were getting married, we were in Jamaica, in the Caribbean, and we got into the elevator and a woman came over and she said, "Hi, is this your first time in Jamaica?" And we went, "Yes." And she went, "Welcome to the States." I was like, "What?"
Go away, silly woman. Have you been to Legoland in Florida? No, but I really want to go.
Yeah, we love Lego, as borne out by...
I want to ride the horse ride. It looks terrifying.
The only thing that's to hand is the rocket. Oh, hang on, I shouldn't have done that. It's going to fall over. If it falls over, it'll land on the Disney World castle. That could be a disaster. But yes, we do want to do that stuff.
Yeah.
That park. Let's see. Springy Tales. Remember Tudor from Nights Out when I was at Winston College? I might have wandered past you in there a few times. Can't be bad as the Silhouettes macaques at Chester. They're naughty.
Yes, Silhouettes macaques at Chester are very naughty.
Not as naughty as the
and smelly
the
as
baboons at Knowsley Safari Park.
Oh no.
Where's your first ADR?
Boat rights in
It's the least exciting one of those trips.
I know.
But we've
Boat
got
rights.
we have actually done an ADR video and most of that's still intact. So
yeah, there was just a few. What, did I change anything? I don't think I did change anything.
I think we moved a few things around.
Just moved some things around. But our first exciting one is we've got breakfast in Magic Kingdom, our first full day.
At
8:20.
At
what?
You just said we got breakfast in Magic
yeah.
Kingdom. Doesn't really narrow it down.
I guess. Where else would you have
We're
breakfast
just
in
going to
Magic
stand
Kingdom?
in Main Street and eat pizza. Pizza. Thank you both for your vlogs. Amazing. We loved our trip and great. Thanks for your advice. Oh, that's fantastic to know that our advice was helpful. That's one of the reasons why we do the vlogs. Loved Clearwater. Going back in 2020, doing the Disney side of Florida. I hope you have a fantastic time.
You will have a fantastic time.
Yeah. I remember seeing all your tweets and things when you were there. It sounded great.
Yeah, you need to military operation plan Disney. Because then you don't have to plan anything when you're there because you've already planned it all.
MP Orlando lives in North Wales, not too far from us.
No, I spent most of my childhood in North Wales.
Excited to see your vlogs from this year already. We're excited to start recording them.
Can't wait. Cannot wait.
Mainly because we'll be on holiday, you know. Cara Jade says, we'll be just home when you go out. We get home May the 4th. Oh, we just missed. What a shame. So I wish we were there for Toy Story. Yeah, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Which means we have to go out in a couple of years. That's what we think.
Yeah.
Florich Star, off to watch the footy. Bye, Florich Star. Nice to chat to you again. Any tips for driving the Mustang? We have a 2017 Ford Focus. Actually, you've got the EcoBoost Ford Focus. I think that's the same engine as the Ford Mustang. It's rear-wheel drive, so don't give it too much boot going tight round corners because you'll spin the back out a little bit. It's not the fastest car in the world, but it still does not 60 in about 6 seconds.
It's fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Very, very fun.
It's long. The visibility when you've got the roof up is not great. The boot space, trunk space, whatever you prefer. We got a large and medium case and 2 holdalls in it. So it's not huge, but if you give it a slam down when you putting your luggage in, you can get a bit more than you expect. And if there's only 2 of you, you can throw suitcases in the back.
Yeah, yeah.
Although we did have to sort of jimmy them in because the seats don't move very well
don't.
forward, do they? Yeah, Springy Tail says the Mustang is easy to drive. It's not just easy, it's fun as well. So I think I remember at one point we'd gone the wrong way and I did a U-turn and I possibly gave it a little bit more beans than I should have done, and it was like, wait, this is fun. Not used to driving cars with rear-wheel drive. So and if you can pick one, pick the brightest colour you can. Just because that's the best thing to do.
But do a Magic Kingdom. That's our first park on this next trip.
Yep.
Fingers crossed the day we arrive.
That'll be a first for us to do Magic Kingdom as
on
a
the
first part,
day.
which is
always SeaWorld.
Which is like heresy, isn't it?
Yeah.
People should be doing that straight away, apparently. Hearing Be Our Guest takes me back to performing as Gaston nearly 3 years ago. There you go. Charlie performed as Gaston.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do that. I love your blogs too. Started watching the start of 2016. Favourite YouTube channel. Thank you very much for saying that. When we look at our 2016 view, like the views on it, I was like, it's like some of like the best trip to Disney we did footage wise. We got some really cool stuff. And nobody watched it. I don't know why. I don't mind, but it's like, I love that trip. Well, yeah, thank you for watching that one. We've watched it about 20 times. Just booked our Fastpasses today. I had to get up at 5 AM. Still tired now.
Oh, hi Anne. How are you?
Yeah.
Hope you got everything you wanted.
Yeah. We used to have to book at 5 AM as well, didn't we?
We did.
And they changed it like midway through our trip in 2016, but they didn't change the phone. They only changed the website. So everyone was saying, oh, you can only book at lunchtime now, and we're at 5 AM going, shh, don't tell anyone we're booking. They changed it soon after. Yeah, but I hope you got everything you wanted as well. Any more Q&As planned? Probably not for a while now, because we didn't get a huge amount of questions on the last one. We got enough to do the video.
Yeah.
We prefer to do them not as often and get like a whole chunk of questions. But if you want to ask any questions, now's a good time to do it. Or if you just want to drop us on Twitter, we're perfectly
Facebook
happy to
or
answer.
anything.
Yeah.
people always message me on Facebook with questions, and always happy to answer and help, because the same way we got helped when we were first starting to go to Disney and Florida and everything. So
springy tales, but don't expect to fit a full-size human being in the back seats of a Mustang. Now, I actually genuinely read, don't expect to fit a full-size human being in the boot of the Mustang, which means I've probably been doing this for too long now.
yeah.
No, the seats aren't seats really either. They're just like they look like child seats that are permanently installed. They had a bright red 5-litre V8. When we got there was a 5-litre V8 yellow, and I wandered over and I'm like, oh, this one looks alright, let's get this one. And this fella just walked over and went, sorry, this car's reserved, and gave me all this spiel about how the 2.3 EcoBoost was just the same car but with a slightly different engine. I'm thinking,
liar.
You liar, you just don't want me to drive this car, do you?
He looked at you and went, he's not driving this car. It'll come back in pieces.
Robin gets there on 5th of September. Hopes we've seen most of your trip before leave. Well, most of it should be up online by then.
Halloween.
You like Halloween,
I
don't
love
you?
Halloween.
Hi, Darren. And Darren's going to Disney in June.
That's a nice time to go.
Yeah, we went to Disney in June back in 2016, and it was good. It was warm, but it was good. Cara Jade, thanks for the advice. Only 2 of us. Luggage allowance is mental low. 46 kilogram hold per person and 10 kilogram hand per person. Could pack my whole house. You probably wouldn't fit it in a Mustang. But
we get 23 kilos per person.
Yeah.
Plus 10 kilos.
I've got 23 kilos of camera equipment, so that should be fun. Thanks, Robin. We'll probably watch our own videos before we go again, because we like to remind ourselves of the good memories and what we did last time.
Yeah.
Anne got all that she wanted.
Excellent.
Awesome news. See you later, Niall. Charlie, you've got to do Magic Kingdom as the first Disney park. It's sacrilege not to. We've never done Magic Kingdom as the first park, so we'll be correcting that. Also on Gaston, my friends call me the campest Gaston they'd ever seen, though they did see that was good. That actually sounds amazing.
It does, yeah.
June is a great time to go. We loved it last year. We had a really good time, didn't we?
We did.
It was really hot, and then you got a period sort of like for an hour or so where it rained, and then after that it was fine again. So I think we had 1-2 days where we couldn't go out because of the rain.
We couldn't go out?
Because the rain was so bad, we decided to stay in.
Yeah.
In the evening.
Yeah, because we were supposed to be going to see the
they wouldn't let us.
Fireworks and SeaWorld, but they were cancelled because the rain was that bad.
All night,
yeah.
So we just knocked it on the head. And the Fantasmic got rained off while we were in it as well.
Yeah.
That's one of the things with Florida. You're going to get bad weather because it's tropical climate.
Just take it as it comes. Generally doesn't last long. And
nope. Are we looking forward to the new ride at SeaWorld, Infinity Falls?
How easy is it to set
we missed one, sorry.
When you get very easy, there's a code on the inside of your Magic Band. You go onto your My Disney Experience app and just put the code to the ticket, and it's if you struggle with it, or just ask the cast member in the shop where you buy your band from, and they'll happily help you.
All the staff
they used to link it for you, but they don't anymore.
No, they don't. You've got to do it yourself.
But they will show you what you're doing on the app, so don't worry about it. It's really easy. It's basically the same as linking your tickets.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly the same principle.
Yeah, we've still got our 4 Magic Bands over there.
Yeah, and all the tickets.
We could probably actually use them again instead of the room ones if we wanted to. Ever fancied using the Finding Dory one again?
Excuse me. As long as it's active, you can use it.
I think there should probably just be a little battery left in that Finding Dory.
Yes, we are looking forward to Infinity Falls.
That's why we're giving a break this year. We're going to go back when it's fully open, isn't it?
I'm not the biggest fan of water rides.
Don't you lie, you love rock.
I hate getting wet and walking around the park, so. But I've got better shoes this year for if that happens.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Home to Disney the next few years, not been to Florida since our only time in 2000.
Wow, that was quite a while ago.
Yeah.
What's changed since then?
Just
4 years before we ever went.
I always think if you want to do it, just get it booked and pay it off. Don't worry, you just get it booked and pay it off, and that's the best way. That's what I did with our first trip. We decided we were going.
You got it booked and I paid
booked it and you paid it off. Yeah, works lovely.
Cara Jade, staying on International Drive and reserve. Be our guest for breakfast at 8:15 a.m. Park doesn't open until 9 a.m. Do you know if the buses on monorail are even on at around 7 a.m?
Yeah, because there'll be loads of people going in for breakfast. So.
Yeah, because we did thinking. Sorry, I'm interrupting, but we did
Keys the Kingdom,
didn't we? And we got
had to be
a
there.
boat.
But the ferry was on, yeah.
So there should be my advice would be check. Either contact Disney themselves or check the websites and see what
It'll be running because breakfast starts at like 8 o'clock. So they'll be running for resort guests.
What colour bands have we got?
I have got pink this time.
And I have got purple. Purple. Are you going to watch Avatar close to your visit? We actually watched it. I bought a copy on Blu-ray for about £1 off eBay.
Yeah.
We watched it, and I was pleasantly surprised at how well it's aged, actually. I thought it had gone really bad. So we got a new TV, so we thought, we'll get Avatar on and watch it, and expected the CGI to have aged, and it's not done too bad, to be honest. No. Quite enjoyed it. It's a popcorn movie.
I like it. Yes, we have done Carly River Rapids. I got absolutely soaking wet. Me and the little girl sat next to me were the only two who got absolutely soaking wet, and everyone else was fine. I might have caught
that on vlog as well. It was funny.
Poor little girl was a cancer recovery.
Was she?
Yeah, she had a headscarf on and everything.
Oh.
And she was
having a whale of a time. You both were
got absolutely soaking wet.
Charlie says his parents are paying for his driver's lessons, and having paid for the flights to New York, doesn't think we're going next year.
Well, just plan it. Just start saving up little and often. Have a change tub and change that. Swear tub. We have a change tub for.
We got WDW2 with some actual research there, unlike us. Buses operate 2 hours before the park open. Thank you very much for that. Martin Byrne. Hi guys, love the vlogs. Going family first trip in 2 weeks, staying at Delta Orlando. What's the best route into the parks? Where's Delta Orlando? I don't know that one.
We'll find out, hang on.
This is why you have two laptops on for doing live streams. No, I can't see chat, so don't be swearing. Oh, what's going on? Everything's opening. Delta near Orlando, FL, USA. Oh, I'm assuming it's the one, the Marriott one.
Oh, you're right there.
Yeah, you're not far away. You're like near Disney Springs, aren't you? You're pretty much on the route there, so I would probably...
It'll be signposted easily from the hotel.
You're not going to struggle to get into the parks from there. Because you're missing out the I-4 there by the looks of it, which is usually the place where you're going to hit traffic.
Near Crossroads, yeah. So, yeah, you're right at Disney. So, just literally follow the signs. Have we looked into or know of any over-the-top tours experience at Disney? Keys to the Kingdom.
Yeah, we did Keys to the Kingdom.
There's another one you can do that's all 4 parks.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. It's quite expensive.
And there's one you can do with the trains as well, isn't there?
Yes, there's loads you can do. There's Animal Kingdom ones as well. There's Epcot behind the scenes ones where you can go and see... you
can do behind the scenes and behind the seeds.
Behind the seeds, yeah.
And do Living with the Land.
I'm trying to read the chat further up, and I'm seeing it a bit further down, and it's making me laugh. Let's see. Found this out the other week. Disney is the second biggest buyer of explosives in the world behind the US Defense Agency. Have you seen the size of some of the fireworks? I saw a photograph online, and they were like big mortar things that big. It was crazy. Keys to the Kingdom was a fantastic tour. Yeah, we really enjoyed Keys to the Kingdom, didn't we?
Keys to the Kingdom, yeah.
Lots of little hints and tips and secrets, and we got to see the Main Street Electrical Parade in the back room, and they had some of the cars lit up, so we got a really good look at it. We've never really talked about this, but yeah, it was
because it's
very
spoilers.
cool.
It's a secret tour that you should go on.
You got to go on into the tunnels underneath and that, but it's really cool. With your hair down, you ran with scientists from Independence Day. That's what made me laugh. I'll take that. I quite like that.
Yeah, it's Brent Spiner, isn't it?
Yes, Brent Spiner. Yeah. Sack the shuttle and use Uber for ease. We used Uber a couple of times last year. You really I felt a bit. I never felt super comfortable, but I never do in taxis anyway. So it's
but the second driver was really nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about Uber, to be honest. It seems fine from what we did see someone who got charged over $200 for a trip because the guy hadn't closed the trip out at the end. But they were on the bus coming back from the park, and they said that they got in touch with Uber, and Uber had sorted it out really quickly, so you can't suffer in that. Let's see. Oh, there's an Animal Kingdom tour. Yeah, we've seen that one. You go over the hippos and the alligators, don't you? There's a few in. There's
the one about
Caring for Giants type thing as well. Do you think it gets harder every year to go back to Orlando as a cost for tickets, and the holidays seem to go up a lot each year as well? We all know it's not cheap, is it? Yeah, we've been lucky. We've always managed to get, because we don't have children, so we always go at cheaper times, which I think helps. And to be honest, if it got to the point where the parks were too expensive, I'd probably still go to Orlando and just go to like beach trips and days out and
national state parks and stuff like that.
But yeah, it is expensive. It's not a cheap holiday.
It takes a lot of planning.
But then we went to London for like a weekend and spent like what it would have cost to take one of us to Florida for 2 weeks. It was crazy. So I don't know. It is expensive, but in some ways it's not an expensive holiday as well. If it's obviously
it's what you get out of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if you plan if you use one of the places where you can put your deposit on your ticket and then pay it off, that helps as well.
Yeah. Africa Wild Trek Tour is amazing. So we get WDW2 in here as our fact providers. It's great. Do you want to push play with the Trends Tour? Might need
if
to
people are interested in the Africa Wild Trek Tour, then Happiest Vlogs did it not too long ago and
they've done
vlogged it all. So
it's pretty cool.
It looked really good.
Yeah, I've definitely seen the train, so I'm pretty sure it's done at Walt Disney World. It's definitely done at Disneyland as well.
It's definitely done at Disneyland, with the original trains.
Charlie wants to do the Animal Kingdom one. That doesn't surprise us, to be honest, Charlie. Come on. If you pay for my flight, hotel and food, then I can give a maiden tour of all the parks.
Plus all the ones at Busch Gardens and SeaWorld behind the scenes, they're all amazing as well. If you want to do animal ones.
Sure. Oh yeah, they're good value for money as well.
Excellent value for money.
The Busch Gardens behind the scenes stores are fantastic.
They've changed a little bit now because we did the orangs and tigers together, but they've split them now so that you can either do orangs or tigers. But they're a little bit cheaper than what we pay for each.
Oh, I see. So you could probably do one after the other if you wanted.
Yeah. You do have kids, your cats, but they don't cost as much as real kids.
WDW2 will tour us the parks if we pay for the flight, hotel and food, by the way. I'm not sure about that. Martin B did Wild Africa Trek for his 30th anniversary. It was amazing. Sounds it. Disney Paris is just as expensive. Yeah, we have priced that up as a trip, and it's scary. And WDW2 are going to make you jealous. They did the killer whales up to the hostel.
No, I saw that. I saw someone posted that the other day. The killer whales up close. You get to feed them. Usually just throw a fish over the perspex, but that's not the point. You've given them that fish.
Okay.
I want to get really, 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 really close to Trua.
We fed the lions in London Zoo.
We have, yeah.
It was awesome. Dragged them into Natural History Museum.
We did the Natural History because I wanted to see Dippy.
It's good. Do stay at airport overnight before you go, or get a taxi on the day?
I get a taxi on the day, which is called my dad. My dad is a taxi driver, so he takes us to the airport because we don't live particularly far away from Manchester Airport, and it takes us about 45 minutes to get there. And with the cats, my brother's coming to mind them, so we can get them settled at home before we leave. So I don't like to leave them an extra night if we don't have to.
Excuse me. Charlie says he'd choose orangs over tigers any day. So you get the orangs, Charlie will have the tigers.
Yeah.
Shona says a cat probably shouldn't talk to her. Our cat shouldn't talk to her cats. All of her money goes on them, particularly keeping them fed and entertained. Our cats are they'll eat anything, but at the minute they're being fussy for dry food, which is annoying. Have you seen the food and drink festivals on at Busch Gardens on the weekends? We've booked tickets for Thursday and found this out afterwards when we watched the Tim Trackers.
We have, yeah. There's one at SeaWorld as well. The Seven Seas Food Festival. That looks really good as well. But I think because we're not going to see but we'll do it another time.
Yeah, we'll do it another time. We actually overlapped ever so slightly with it last time. We just didn't get a chance to go, did we?
No,
for the one in SeaWorld.
We'll be planning to go when the weather was rubbish.
Something like that. Yeah. I think we just decided not to because it would be busy because it was last day.
That's really mean. Stop it. I want to tongue touch with Trua.
There's a
he's my favourite because he's very,
quote.
very naughty. And Mikhail because he was born when we were there on our very, very first trip.
Hi, Mark and Jen. When do you actually go? As we go on the 2nd of May from Wayne Fielding. We go on the 7th of May.
Yeah.
There might be a bit of overlap.
Mm-hmm.
You should do a zoo tour of the UK for one holiday instead. We have actually done zoo tours of the UK off camera before we ever vlogged. We did.
Yeah, we've done Dudley, Highland Wildlife.
In one trip we did Welsh Mountain Zoo, Dudley, Twycross, and another one we did all the Scottish zoos that we could as well.
Yeah, I want to go back up to Scotland to see the baby polar bear.
Springy tells us hands have gone funny. Any first time fails that you pass on for our trip to avoid?
I don't think there are any fails. You just learn from them. You'll enjoy whatever you do. If no one can tell you that something you've done is wrong.
I would say be careful of the taxis though, because we got some really dodgy ones on our first trip.
Use Uber.
We genuinely got in a taxi
Leah's.
on our first trip. I think I mentioned this on the last live stream, and you could see
where
it was an ex-police car, and it used to have the mesh between the driver's part and the passenger part, and it also still had the lamp on the side that the policeman used to look to flash lights up the street. And every time we drove, it went as we went.
It took us all the way to Gateland though.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a long journey. May is a great time to go. Yeah, we really enjoyed May last time. I think we've missed a few here actually. We've got the first time fails one. Painton Islands, ZSL, Birmingham Nature Centre, all the zoos you want.
And I want to go to Paynton to visit Fabby.
Yes, Fabby's fantastic.
Because I miss him.
What's your favourite time to go to Orlando? We really liked...
All the time.
All the time. Our first 3-4 trips was September, October. Then we did May. We did summer, June,
July.
And we did May. And we've enjoyed all of them, to be honest, for different reasons, which is a nice thing. So the parks are decorated differently. The weather is ever so slightly different. Obviously, if we went December, it'd be a bit colder.
There's different festivals on as well.
Yes, there is. Yeah. So I don't think there's busier times to go, but you know, the times we've picked have purposefully been quieter, other than the June one, which was actually doable. It was acceptable.
Yeah, it was fine. It was just July the 4th. That was July the 3rd.
Night time. We are going to Busch Gardens next time, definitely. Yeah, you really need to go to Busch Gardens because I know you like your roller coasters, springy
Busch
tails.
Gardens are insane. And SeaWorld, Mako is the best coaster in Orlando.
It is
the best coaster.
Very good. And Secret at Busch.
Montu at Busch.
Montu
is Nemesis's big sister.
They've perfected the B&M diving. Is it B&M
and
diving coaster
at Busch as well?
In Secret for me.
Yeah.
And I really like. What's the one I really like? The one up back. Kumba. It's fantastic.
But SeaWorld as well, because you've got.
So we basically just listed all of Busch Gardens' best coasters and gone. That's my favourite. That one's my favourite.
Manta,
that one's my favourite too.
Mako.
Cobra's Curse is good, and Cheetah Hunt are good too.
Cobra's Curse.
Behind the Scenes is very educational. If you love living with the land, you'll love that tour.
We may well do it actually, because it's not a particularly expensive tour, and I think you can book it on the day as well. So we might look into that, because it looks. We've seen some people vlog it, and it does look really good.
Hi Ian. By the way, long time no speak. Baby polar bear, less than baby spectacle bear. Baby polar bear, better than baby spectacle bear. How many times have we been? So we've been to Florida in 2010, 2012, 2015, 2013, 2015, 16, 17. So we've been 6 times. This is our 7th trip that we're going on. We've been to Walt Disney World twice. I don't know why I'm doing that, fingers for everything. We've been to Universal 3 times, SeaWorld all of them, apart from this trip. Kennedy Space Center twice, and various zoos and things as well.
How many bushes have we had?
Busch Gardens?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know we've been to like SeaWorld about 15,
well.
16 times. Yes, we have, yeah. Hi, My Monkey Trousers. I like your username. My favourite time to go is September. August is too hot. We've not been in August. September was lovely though.
I would avoid August because the UK children are off. So
yeah, for us, it doesn't make sense.
I like
for us
to go when the kids are in school. It's easier to get time off work then, because the people with children obviously want to be off.
Yeah, I think that generally I avoid sort of taking time off when people want to take time off with the children. Ian's back in Orlando from 8th of July for 12 nights. Have a fantastic trip. I think we did Busch when we went. One of the only things I can't remember at all. I have surprisingly good memory seeing as I went when I was 5 and I'm 17. We pole fed a bloody great Bengal tiger. Sohan, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
Hopefully, see you there as we are staying at Boardwalk Villas, Bay Lake Towers, and Old Key West. Wow.
How very posh.
Quite the travel.
How very posh.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, we're hoping to spend quite a lot of time on Boardwalk, so we may well bump into you.
WDW can only go in August, but
sometimes you can only go at
August is better than never as well.
I'm trying to get to go every month, so we can say we've done every month in Florida, so then we truly be able to tell people what it's like in every month.
Anfield Sky says, have we ever tried Fun Spot in Orlando? We went in September and had some good rides. That new roller coaster at the one near Old Town looks fantastic. We were tempted to maybe take a little trip down there to have a look at that one.
Well, we got the car.
Yeah. Where's good on Boardwalk for food? I'm open to suggestions there because
Yeah,
we've never
done
been to Boardwalk. We're planning to go there on this trip. And Ian's going for his Disney moon.
Oh, lovely.
Fantastic. Going in August from the UK. Too expensive and too hot.
What? Winter pants?
Yeah, I think we've never really looked at the prices at that time of year because
we've done July and
we know
it was
it's
hot
going to be
in
expensive.
July, so I can only imagine that August is hotter than July, which is hot as the surface of the sun, but still fun. And it was hot, not sweaty hot though. In July it was good.
Charlie says his friend's massive Disney fan and wants to do Christmas one day when she's old.
I want to do Christmas.
Well, we're going to do the bit where sort of the beginning, at November time when they move over into Christmas. So it's not actually Christmas, but all the Christmas decks and Santa are there.
Christmas
so
decorations.
that'd be nice to see. Shauna is basically staying in Old Town.
Oh, we've still never done Old Town
either.
No,
we want to do the car thing, the car rally. We've never done
something
that.
always gets in the way, doesn't it?
Will you start looking at 2019 as soon as you get back?
I've already started looking now.
Why wait?
Well, we're hoping. I think I want a villa for 2019, so I'm looking at what's available, where things are, or whether to just stay on iDrive again. Depends who's going, what's cheaper. I think a villa might work. If there's 4 of us, a villa will work out cheaper. So.
Yeah, and we get our own pool.
Yeah.
Shauna asked, do we want a coaster date?
Oh, but which coaster?
Base price in August is $6,000 for 2 weeks. Oh my. Yeah, I can understand why people would,
we've paid
say
less
it's an
than
expensive
that
trip at that
with
time.
everything we've got this year staying on Disney.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's
Have we been in April? We've not been in April, but we have been in May, which is just after April, so weather is similar.
Yeah, I think
I'd like to go for Easter though.
you do have to
Disney
watch for spring
cute.
break, don't you?
Yeah, but it's more March,
it does
isn't
get
it?
busy.
That's spring
Is
weeks
it?
now.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Cara Jed, my name is Halloween next year. Always gone for the spring. We've always gone to Halloween up until the last couple of years.
The decorations are lovely. It's just amazing. I love Halloween.
Springy Tales saw the classic car cruise because the hotel was a mile from Old Town.
Oh, cool.
Good prices in August if you book in the sales.
Yeah.
When are the sales is the question, I think, as well.
Good prices anytime if you're just a bit patient and look around.
Ridiculous prices for July, August. I see it. Yeah.
Hi, Debbie from Virginia.
Wow.
How lucky you to live right. How long is your flight to Disney? Because America's such a big country, we think, oh, everyone in America can just nip there in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, if you live in Alaska, it's quite a drive to Florida.
Fun spot coaster date being in my hood.
And we've wandered around the fun spot at iDrive a couple of times when we first went. To be honest, we first got there and saw a fun spot, and it was like, this is not what I was expecting Orlando to be. It's like it's proper old school park, isn't it? Yeah. Did you ever see lights camera action?
I saw lights camera action at Disneyland Paris.
Isn't it called something different?
It's in
lights
French.
Moteurs.
Lights motors action.
Any new animals in Animal Kingdom? Wild dogs and hyena. We actually saw
the wild dogs last time we were there. The warthogs had just come in last time we were there. Yeah. And they've now got a baby hippo.
Yeah, and you've got the cat
and
cubs
baby
as well.
tigers.
Some African cubs.
Yay!
I don't know about. I don't look at species lists, so I don't know what they're doing with the rest of the collection.
They're not as open. Things just appear. I think they don't like advertise.
Things just. Yeah, we just found this in
a
room at the back.
Oh, these things are new.
Chuck it on display.
But, yeah, they don't like zoos here will say, "Oh, this is arriving soon," and make a big deal of it.
But you tend to find like American zoos have got like 400 sloths and get excited when they get a meerkat.
Yeah.
Whereas over here it's the other way around. Lights motor action. There you go.
Yeah.
Morimoto in Disney Springs. We booked that one, haven't we?
I have not booked that one. No. It was a 2 dining credit one.
Oh, I see.
It's
probably couldn't fit it in with what all the other stuff.
And you're not a fishy person.
No.
But the nighttime lounge looks good, where you can just get like dim sum and drinks.
I just noticed I missed a question. Sorry, Tammy. What would you suggest to do apart from the parks? Want to try something away from the parks this year? It's going to depend on what you really like to do. So
we went and did a dolphin tour at Clearwater.
The Little Toot Dolphin Tour.
That is really close to the water, so it's cool.
They didn't, obviously this isn't a paid promotion because no one's daft enough to pay us any money to do this. But that was superb, that tour. Yeah. Really good. I mean, I was like unbelievably close to the dolphins on the back of that boat. I could have caught one if it had given it a chance. I wouldn't have known what to do with it.
And we've done Dilion State Park.
Yeah, that was
really nice.
You can go and swim in the springs.
Trails,
we didn't.
swim in the springs, hire boats, go on a boat tour. The Fountain of Youth is there. We've done a lot of American zoos, so we've done Central Florida Zoo, Lowry Park Zoo, and Brevard Zoo as well, because we enjoy going to zoos.
Yeah.
I'd like to go to Winter Park. Oh, we've done Celebration as well. Celebration's lovely for a wander around and something to eat and just to chill out. Go to Wolfgang Bakery.
Hi Marvel and Magic. Sorry we missed your spring earlier. Spring? That's because we've been talking about Deleon Springs. Sorry we missed your stream earlier. We were preparing for ours because I've got all sorts of kit around here.
Yeah.
Let's see what else have we missed here.
15 hours to
15 hours to drive to Florida.
Wow,
okay.
it takes us 9 hours to fly.
Yeah. And then 15 hours to find our way from the airport.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on meerkats. Found Edinburgh had 7 exhibits for them at one point. West Midlands Safari Park had loads of exhibits of meerkats. I remember that.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
We really need to get better at watching people's live streams because there's really good ones. It's always good fun to interact.
Yeah, it is. So everyone seemed to live stream tonight.
Yeah, it always happens, that doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like waiting for buses. So I think we're pretty much there now, aren't we? Are you ready to call it there, I think?
Yeah, I need some beer.
Yeah, Gemma needs a drink. I need to go for a wee. This cat is very warm. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. It's been a lot of fun again. It's only the second time we've streamed on the channel.
Yeah.
If you exclude me playing Planet Coaster as a test stream about a year ago. But yeah, it was great fun. So thank you very much for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for all the questions.
And if you do have any more questions or anything, as I said before, pop them in the comments. Twitter us.
Twitter,
like,
Facebook.
subscribe, all that stuff. I'm rubbish at doing that, mate. I always feel weird going, remember to like and subscribe.
And ring that bell.
We are the worst YouTubers. It has been a lot of fun. Thank you, Robin.
Yeah.
So we shall see you soon. We will have a weekly vlog on next Friday, and in between we've got a list of things we do want to record, so hopefully on the run up to our next trip we'll have a few more things as well.
Yeah, we will.
We will enjoy our beers, we always do. Charlie wants to see more zoo vlogs. We'll have to sort that out, won't we?
You get one like every other week.
Thanks a lot, guys. See you soon. All right.
Bye.
Bye.